Apple demoed iOS 26, all anyone could talk about was the new liquid glass effect. It completely overshadowed everything else. Like the Apple fan base was actually getting excited over a new glass overlay. So let's start with the feature that everyone's been talking about. Liquid glass. It is the most obvious change in the new iOS, and honestly, it's easily the best thing about this update. The way the glass interacts with everything on screen feels smooth and alive. It's one of those details that you have to experience in person to actually appreciate. Apple clearly put a ton of work into this, and I think it's more than just eye candy. It feels like the foundation of how we'll interact with screens in the future, especially with wearables like glasses and headsets. And if I had to guess, we'll probably see Android pick this up in the next rotation, in the next version. Like clockwork, every major iOS update comes with redesigned default apps. Phone, messages, Safari, calendar, and iOS 26 is no different, but this time some changes go deeper than just a fresh coat of paint. So let's start with the phone. There's now a unified view to sort and filter calls, which is neat, but the standout is call screening. Instead of just silencing unknown callers, iOS now has something called an assistant that answers in the background and asks for a name and a reason for calling. Then it lets you decide if you want to send it straight to voicemail or pick it up. Contact also got a subtle, useful tweak. You can now pin specific actions like FaceTime versus regular phone calls under the same contact. Messages also got an uplift. Threads now fill the whole screen, which gives conversation a clean, bold, more immersive feel. And you can even customize the backgrounds for different contacts, which adds a fun layer of personality to texting, honestly. It's a small but welcome quality of life change, and the cursor magnifier has gotten bigger and better, and it makes things easier when you're placing text or you need to edit text precisely. Now, what I've noticed is the default settings on iOS 26 need some tweaking to get the best out of it. So I'll make another video doing a walkthrough of all of the settings you need to change when you do decide to get iOS 26. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss when that video drops. Now, the camera app also got a minimalist cleanup. Controls are grouped more logically, and the layout feels a bit lighter now. And overall, it's less cluttered. Functionally, it's the same, but it's faster to navigate. I think the only thing missing is a button to just take off all the controls so that you just get a clean slate to take your photos. But it's still beta, so we could see that in the public version. Finally, photos. Now, this has been long overdue, but Photos now split all of your photos into library and collections. Now, library is still the same. It's a raw dump of every shot you've taken, while collections organizes them into smarter groupings, which is a huge step forward into actually finding what you need without scrolling forever. Now, there's a few other tweaks that Apple made to the feel of the iOS and not just the visuals. And they're subtle, but they're thoughtful changes. First is animations now have a soft resistance to them. Sliders, toggles, and even your control bubbles feel more tactile. Search is pinned to the bottom across all apps, so we have consistency at last. Lock screen now shows you time to charge. It's a tiny but a handy detail, so you can tell which charger is faster if you're using a fast charger or just a regular charger. Glass mode and tinting looks better. It's more polished overall. Now let's talk about the letdowns. Not everything hits the mark. Siri, is still disappointing. Sure, it got one upgrade. It can also send queries to ChatGPT, and that's it. Honestly, that's everything. So I guess Siri did get an upgrade. Baby steps. And the second thing that I don't know how this made it past beta. Well, okay. I guess we're still in beta, but the toggle switches, they've been flattened and stretched out. The old ones were perfect, and these ones just feel like change for the sake of change. Not a fan, and hopefully Apple rolls this one back because this ain't it. Bring back the old toggle. So those are the biggest refreshes and updates you should expect when you switch over to iOS 26. A few meaningful features and some missed opportunities, clearly. It's not a groundbreaking update, but it does hint at Apple's bigger direction. So drop your thoughts below. Let me know if you guys think this is worth the hype. I'll be replying and reading to everything in the comments. And if you like reviews like this, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share with your friends, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. If you don't know,